Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It is the Monday after a week 4 in the NFL, so we're doing our regular call with Joe Duffy, taking a look at the Thursday night week 5 game. Tough game this week, Packers and Minnesota. Joe Duffy, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, you had a rough week in our videos, but, again, for the millionth time, you take all the games that I ask you to take, completely different from all the other cappers who, request their top picks each week to do in our videos. How'd you do at your site this past week, Joe?
No, after a nice Thursday and Friday, we had a rough week on Saturday and Sunday, but I've got clients that have been with me for years and in some cases decades. So we do have some losing weekends, but we will bounce back with a vengeance. Despite that very solid start to the week, didn't finish very well.
All right. Are you up overall on the year, though, at your premium picks at your site?
Absolutely. And better than that, part of the problem without going on and on is a lot of the games that we like, we use many of the same metrics that some of the biggest syndicates are. That's why we've already released some plays early this week in college football to beat the line move. 6 wise guys and 3 majors already up for Saturday.
Wow. Awesome. All right. Minnesota Green Bay is the Thursday night game. Tough line here and game to handicap. Green Bay is a 9.5-point home favorite right now. The totals all over the place. 47.5, 48, and 48.5 are all widely available. And, the Packers popped Chicago, as a lot of people were expecting. Chicago was kind of in a very bad spot. They were very banged up. The Packers were a hungry team. A lot of people knew that was going to happen. So here they are again, coming back home on a short week. And Minnesota got the win with Bridgewater. Their offensive line was awesome in that one, but Bridgewater's a little bit banged up now. And the issue is Minnesota going to be able to come back here on a short week against a tough team, on the road, and be able to put up a big fight? And if they don't, I could see Green Bay getting a double-digit win here. So 9.5 is a ton of points to be giving to a quality team like Minnesota with the offensive line that they showed on Sunday. So my first thought is you take Minnesota plus 9.5. But my second thought is I don't know about that. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, no, Peter, one of the newer angles I've taken a look at, another one of those many sharp people that I share some opinions with, he was saying he believes the newest sharp angle in sports is that going against first-year head coaches on a short week, especially early in the season. And obviously, that's been the case this year. Lovie Smith, of course, Lovie Smith isn't a first-year head coach in the NFL, but it's his first year at Tampa. They got destroyed by Atlanta a couple weeks ago, 56-14. Then last week, Jay Gruden got crushed 45-14 of the Giants. So yet again, we have Mike Zimmer, a first-year head coach, not only with the Vikings, but a first-year head coach in the league. And now he's playing on the road, and he's got, as you said, a rookie quarterback who's not only playing his second game ever, but his second game in 5 days. And as you mentioned, he is also a little bit banged up. Bridgewater, all signs say that he will probably play. But when you're talking about a rookie that's a little bit banged up, he's not as experienced playing through injuries as a veteran quarterback would. So it's really a tough spot here. And everything that you said about Green Bay, where they bounced back from that tough game against Detroit, where statistically Aaron Rodgers came back with one of his best games of his entire career. We have found out over the years in all sports, good teams, and in this case is a good player like an Aaron Rodgers, they don't just bounce back to one game after that. When they play poorly, once they come out of their slump, they really take out their frustrations for a while. So despite Green Bay's effort last week, I don't think all their frustrations are out of their system. I think they're going to win big time.
Awesome analysis. See, there you go. That's, in-depth, insightful analysis there from Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. So you actually like Green Bay minus 9.5 here?
No, I do. And Eddie Lacy, we also look for him to bounce back. He had really a very bad game, only averaged 2.8 yards per carry, broke only 1 tackle. But in the first 3 weeks, he broke 11 tackles, and that's according to one of those sites. I can't even remember which site it is that measures stuff like that. So I expect him to bounce back as well. He's going to have a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. So, yeah, it is a great situation. I think a rookie quarterback and a rookie coach on a short week are at a big disadvantage.
All right. Makes a lot of sense to me. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com. There you go. Professional handicapping analysis for free here at SBR Videos. Thanks so much, Joe Duffy. Talk to you again very soon.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.